Hello, everybody. This is Ye Chanyun from South Korea, and we're gonna learn about the number version 2, which is counting. Okay, counting. So I'm gonna share my screen first, and then we're gonna start our today's class. Okay. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, like this, everyone. Is it my voice is clear and can you see my screen? And did you guys prepare my class note? If you guys are checked with all of it, and if you guys did it everything, please write down with the yes. Okay. Yep. All clear. Yes. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Then let's start right now. Okay. So for the counting, we have a two different counting version, which is Sino and the Native Korean. What was the Sino, everyone? Based on the Chinese pronunciation, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Or for the Native Korean, what was it? It's the 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, right? So we have a two different kind of counting version, but for the Native Korean, form can be changed. Okay, depends on the reading and the writing. So this is the list that the word form is changed. Okay, only the 4, 1 to 2, 1 to 4. And the other things are from the 5 to until like other words that we learned before. It's gonna be still same in here. This is our previous class notes. I go 4, I go until here, 5 to like all those kind of things until here. It's gonna be the same, but this 4 is gonna be the change a lot because a lot of a lot of situations we have to use those number most frequently, right? And also it's hard to pronounce it if we just using with the previous like a previous native Korean form. So the Koreans decide to like make some simplified word with the changing form so they can speak more easily and simply. Okay, so let's learn about which like how we can pronounce it. For the number 1, you can say 하나 before, right? But if you want to add with something for the counting, you can change with 한, 한. All right. How about the 2? The original pronunciation is 둘, 둘, right? But changing form is gonna be 두, 두. How about the 3? Original was 셋, 셋. But changing form is what? 세, 세. All right. How about the number 4? Previous one was 넷, 넷. But changing form is 네, 네. All right. So please remember this one. Okay. So in the age, for the counting the age, we are using some native Korean, including changing form. Okay. So for the age, with the Korean is 나이, 나이. Age for the Korean is the 나이, 나이. Okay. So how you can say with the blah blah years old, there is the two different things, which is blah blah 살 or blah blah 세. One more time, blah blah 살 or blah blah 세. So what's the differentiation between the 살 and 세? So blah blah 세 is usually we using for the writing for the documentation. So like for example, if you're trying to write down with the resume for the apply with the Korean university or in the airport, in the flying ticket, or like a question with survey, they usually prefer to write down with blah blah 세. Most of them generally. But for the blah blah 살, is usually for the speaking that we generally. So let's say if somebody asking you about the age, then how old are you and something like and then something like that, then you can just you can use the blah blah 살 for the counting words. Okay, simple, really simple. So blah blah 살 is more close to more used to speak out and answering. But for of course, answer blah blah is also answering, but speaking we usually speak with the blah blah 살. Blah blah 세 is usually for the documentation. So both of the words are really using frequently. So hope you guys can memorize with the both of it as well. Okay. All right. The next one. So 1 years old. Then how you can say? So 1 years old is gonna be 하나 살. As I mentioned before, we're using some changing form, right? Hana's changing form was what? 한. So 1 years old. 살. 한 살. 한 살. 2 years old. How you can say? 두 살. 두 살. Changing form. 3 years old. 세 살. 세 살. 4 years old. 네 살. 네 살. 5 years old. 다섯 살. 다섯 살. All right. 5 is never changed because there's no changing from that one. Okay. All right. How about the 11 years old? Let's try with the 11 years old. If you want to speak out with the 11 for the native Korean, format was different. What was it? 10 plus 1, right? Then it's going to be, what is the 10? There we go. 열, right? And 1 is the 하나. Then it's going to be the 열하나 살. Changing form, right? So it's going to be 열한 살. 열한 살. Okay. How about the 24 years old? Let's try again. What's the 20? 스물. 4 is what? 넷. So 스물넷 살. Changing form. 스물네살. 스물네살. Okay. Until here, is it so far so good, everyone? If you can understand until here, please say good in the chat, please. Good, good, good. All right. Thank you so much. God. All right. I'm not a God, but thank you so much. Just kidding. All right. So I'm going to give some example for you. 27 years old. Okay. We already learned about the counting version with the how to count with 20 and 7, right? So 27 is my age actually. So how you can say 27 years old with the Korean native Korean writing? Can you try? The format is gonna be what? 20 and 7. So can you try? 27 years old. 20 is 스물. Oh my goodness, Linda, look at that. 스물일곱 살. All right. 7 is the 일곱. And for the 일곱, there's no like counting version, like a changing form, right? So it's gonna be same. So 스물일곱 살. So like this, I'm gonna show you just in case. So 20 is the same, right? 스물. And then 7 was what? 일곱. So 스물일곱 살. 스물일곱 살. Okay, that was a nice try, Linda. Thank you so much. All right, I hope the other people also can write it down, okay? Then let's go to the next part. We also have each counting has each like products or objects has their own counting words, okay? For the reading, we will gonna use the native Korean and changing form to reading, but the writing is much more simple. Just the number and the counting words for that objects. Okay, I'm gonna give the example to help you out like this, everyone. Animal. Okay, for the animal, you can speak out with 동물. 동물. It means animal. And 동물, animal can be counting as a 마리. 마리, not a Marie, okay? We don't have a R sound, so 마리. Mari is the counting word for the animal. So let's try with the 3 dogs. Okay, 3 dogs. I love dog. So dog, how you can pronounce it? 개. 개. Okay, so format is going to be like this: object, number, and counting word. Okay, one more time: object, number, and counting word. Okay. So let's say 3 dogs, then it's going to be what? This one is going to be popping up first, right? Okay. And number 3 and counting words. 마리. So, okay, 3, 마리. But as I told you before, reading is going to be what? Reading is going to be native Korean with the changing form, right? So it's not a 개, 셋, 마리, okay? We speak with the 개, 셋, 마리, it's going to be sounds like a Korean curse, okay? Not exactly, but sounds like a bit tough. So changing form is going to be what? 새. So 새. So 개, 세 마리. 개, 세 마리. Okay. But writing is much more simple. You can just use the number and then counting word. Okay. So how about the 5 dogs? It's almost same, but just different numbers, right? So 개 5마리. 개 5마리. Of course, writing is gonna be just using some number. That's all. Like this. Simple, simple, isn't it? All right, let's go to the next one. Fish. How you can say fish? We can speak out with 물고기. 물고기. Fish also counting as fish is counting words is also the 마리. 마리. Okay, then how you can speak out with the 4 fish, how you can writing with the, or how you can reading or writing with the 4 fishes. Simple with the exactly the same like this one, but different name, different object. That's all. So 물고기 4 is what? Net. So 물고기 넷 마리. Changing form. 물고기 2 마리. Sorry guys. 물고기 4 마리. I just said the net and then I just speak out with the 2. Oh my goodness. My brain. Okay, so 물고기 4 마리. How about the writing? Simple. Just using some number. And then word, counting words. So 물고기 4 마리. 물고기 4 마리. All right. Not that difficult, isn't it? Let's go to the next one. Glasses or a cup. We sometimes using some cup just itself with the cup in the South Korea. But with the high quality of cup or something, we can use it with the 잔. 잔. Okay, let's say 2 glasses of wine or something. Okay, then how you can say 두 잔. Now with the 둘 잔, changing form. Don't forget about it. 두 잔. Word is gonna be what? Simple, like this word number. How about the 3 cups? You can say 세 잔, not a 셋 잔. 세 잔, changing form. And then 3 cups. So like this. 세 잔. That's all. Simple, right? Just like this. All right. Next one. Bottles. If you guys know the soju, I'm not drink, but if you guys know the soju, then they usually counting with the bottle. Okay, for the or vase. Okay, there's only now for the alcohol. Okay, for the like vase or like Coke, like a soft drink. Also have a like some like a drink is inside of the bottles, right? If you want to counting with that one or with the like plastic is fine also. Like what is it? like a 1.5 liter or something. You can also using with the bottles. Okay. Then how you can pronounce with the bottles as with counting words is gonna be 병. 병. Okay. So if you want to say one bottle, how you can say 하나병. Changing form. 한 병. 한 병. Okay. How about the 13 bottles? Okay. 13 changing with the native Korean pronunciation, it's gonna be a native Korean format is gonna be 10 and 3. So 13병, no, 13병, 13병. There's the how you can write it down, and how you can reading and how you can write it down is gonna be just a number and the 병. That's all. Okay. So far so good until here, right? Okay, let's go to the next one then. So we have two different people counting the people with informal counting version and formal counting version. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about the situations, okay? So let's say you're been to South Korea for the restaurant. No, sorry guys. You're been to South Korea restaurant, and they must be some staff, right? So if staff asking to you and your groups that how many people did you come in with, then they will gonna use with the counting people with formal counting words. Okay, then you're gonna answer, right? So you're gonna say like, let's say the customer. So you're as the customer. You can of course using some. You always can using people counting with informal counting word. Okay, but it doesn't mean you're answering with the informal, because even you're using informal counting words, the sentence also can be made with the formal sentence. Okay, so please don't worry about it. So informal and formal is just like different words. So you can just memorize all of it. Okay, so nobody knows, because informal words is we usually using for the generally, and this one is also really using a lot. So let's just memorize all of it. Okay, so for the people with the counting the people with the informal version, it's gonna be 명. 명. Okay, then how you can say with the 15 people, for the writing, it's gonna be using the number. That's all. But for the native Korean, how you can say 15명. 15명. All right. How about the 33 people? 30 was what? Let's look at 30. 30. And 33명. I think you guys can also try in your place right now. 33명 or 33명. Which one is the more easy to pronounce it? 33명 or 33명. That's why they're using some changing form for speak out more easily. Okay. So that was the informal. How about the formal, guys? How about the formal? You can using with the 분. 분. But please remember, everybody, for the 분, we also can using with time, with about the minute, hour and minute, right? They have an hour and minute. At the minute, we also using some counting word with the 분. Okay, so in the South Korea, we have a lot of words that same and same, like same word, same pronunciation, but different meaning. Okay, so this is the one of the example. So please memorize this. One also can be using as a counting people with the formal version, and also you can using with the counting with minute for the time as well. Okay, so for now you can just memorize with this one, but we are gonna learn about that one at the future as well. Okay, So how you can say with the 21 people? You can say 21분. No, changing form. 21분. 21분. Next one, 42 people. 40 was 40. And 42분. No, 42분. Changing form. 42분. Okay. And lastly, this one, items and objects and unit. This is not all things, but generally. Generally, we're using some discounting word, which is 개. 개. All right. So let's try with the 6 apples. Apple, you can speak out with 사과. 사과 with Korean. 사과. Then how you can say with 6 apples? What was the format? Objectives, objects, no, objects, number, and counting words. So 사과 6개. 사과 6개. All right. How about the 63 banana? I cannot eat the 63 banana. Even I'm the monkey that I cannot eat, but I just give the example, okay? So 63 banana. In the bananas, right? But for the banana, in the South Korea also pronunciation with the banana, but with the, of course, Hangalish Korean pronunciation version, which is banana. Banana. Okay, then how you can say with the 63 bananas? banana 63개. 예순 is the 60. We already learned it before. 63개. 3 is has a changing form. So 63개. 63개. So it's gonna be banana 63개. banana 63개. All right. So this is our last one. So if you guys have any questions, please write it down in the chat. Or if you guys are all good, and you can just write in the chat with the good. So I can go with our practical class. Okay, I'm gonna give it 10 seconds. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'm gonna show my screen, you guys. Oh my goodness. Look at my hair. Now it's 4 a.m. So it's like my hair is messed up. Okay, the whole thing is good. Okay, very nice, everyone. Okay, then let's try with the practices. Okay, so if you want to speak out with me and want to practice with me, please write down your name at the chat, please, so we can practice out together. Okay, then I'm gonna try with the one by one to support you. Okay, so don't be shy. Even you're wrong, that is totally fine. I'm gonna helping out for you. Okay. All right. So first volunteer is gonna be Linda. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Okay. For dog, it's K. And object is cat too. Yes, as I told you before, but different meaning, everyone. Dog also can be pronounced with a K. And the counting word for the object is also K too. So please remember some words has a same meaning, same sound, same pronunciation, but different meaning. Okay, so please remember it. Okay, you're welcome. All right, then Linda, could you turn on your microphone, please?
Hello.
Hello. All right, so
Hello.
which one you want to try to speak out?
Age, maybe?
Age, all right. Do you want to try with your age?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Could I ask you, how old are you?
30살.
Oh my goodness, you already knew it. So, okay, you say 30살, right?
네.
30살. Then does anyone can explain to me what is the 30살 in the chat, please? 30살, my student. She said Linda is 30살. Then what is the 30살 in the what is the 30살's meaning? You can also write down in the chat, or you can just you can just write it down with the number, or You can also write it down with the like English native Korean form. 20. You can try again. 33. 30살. 온 30살. Try again, everybody. 33 is 33살. Okay. Try again, everyone. 30살. I'm gonna give you some hint, everybody. 30살. 30. Correct. Okay. So 30살 means 30 is only this one, right? 살 is just the word for the counting. So this one is the answer. Okay. All right. 30살. All right. Very nice. Thank you so much, Linda, for your information.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. All right. Okay. If you don't have any question for it.
No, so far no.
All right. Impressive. All right. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Okay. Then
Thank
let's
you.
go with the Alia. Is it your dog is still barking it? I still remember that your house dog is still barking it. Is it okay?
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right. So far, so good for it now.
Yeah, she's okay right now.
Okay. So which one you want to try? Okay. I will give you some suggestion.
Yeah.
Because we just mentioned about the dog, right?
Mhm.
Then let's say, how many dogs you want to have it?
4, I guess.
4.
Say 4.
My goodness. Even I can't handle with the 1 dogs and you can handle with the 4 dog. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So 4 dogs, how you can say? I will give you the hint.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the count word. This is the cheat key. So how you can say? Format was object, number, and counting words. Is it net mari or changing form is what? Oh, you didn't saw the changing form before, right? I think. There we go. This is the changing form. So how you can say?
So, que ne mari.
All right, perfect. Just like that. So, que ne mari. Writing is gonna be using some number like this, okay? But if you want to reading, you need to say que 네 마리. 개 네 마리. So, Alia, you already have a 4 dogs right now?
I don't have 4 dogs right now. I have only 2.
Wow, still 2 is also still a lot. They're also jealous to each other?
Yes, they can be.
All right. That was 2. Okay. That was like too information. Oh, like too much asking, huh? Sorry. All right. Thank you for your information. All right. Thank you for your cooperation as well. Okay, let's try with another student. Okay, Diana, can you turn on your microphone, please?
Yes.
Hello. Can I ask you where are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
Mexico. All right. So this is your first class or what?
My first class.
This is my first class. Oh, your class, first class. All right.
Yes.
Welcome.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Thank you.
which content do you want to try?
With bottles.
Bottle. Okay. So, all right. You like to drink?
Yes.
Oh, I see. So which drink you like to drink?
I like to drink maybe water or
Water.
soda. Yes.
Water or what? Sorry?
Soda.
Soda. Okay. That was the like a safe answer. Okay. Just kidding. Okay. So let's try with the water because we are gonna use a lot of word for the water, right? So water can be pronounced as 물. This is how you can write 물. Okay. And for the bottle, what was the counting word? Can you tell me first?
병.
All right, perfect. So that was the words, right? Then how we can speak out with, let's say, 2 bottles of water. How you can say? Don't forget the format, object, number, and counting words.
두 병.
Can you say that again, please?
It's
Mhm. So it's okay.
두 병.
Yeah, 2병 is correct, but the object was what? There you go.
뭐.
There you go. Then can you add it together?
Yes.
Can you add it and speak?
두 병.
All right. All right. Don't be shy. It's okay. I mean, even you're wrong, that is totally fine. Okay. You're doing great. Okay. Even you're wrong, I'm going to just correct it for you. Okay. So if you want to learn some Korean, you have to have some brave and confident. Okay. Can you stay there again, please? Again, with the 2 bottles of water, how you can say?
두 병.
All right. Perfect. Thank you for the trying. Thank you very much. All right. And for the last person, let's try with, who is it? Let's try with Krishana. Can you turn on your microphone, please?
Hello.
Hello. All right. So which one you want to try?
Well, I had fish like a few days
Fish.
ago.
You like fish? All right. Okay. So fish. You know how to sound or how to pronounce a fish in the Korean?
Bulgogi?
Mulgogi. All right. Then how many fish you wanted? You like to raise it or you like to eat it?
Eat it.
Eat it. All right. So how many fish you want to eat?
3.
3. Okay. All right. It's a lot. 3 fishes. But depends on the size, huh? Okay. So 3 fishes. How you can say? Give some hint. The counting word is gonna be mari. So changing from what the format was what? Object, number, and counting words. All you can say.
Mari Bulgogi say?
Try again. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I said object first, number, and counting words. This is the counting words. Okay. So what was the object? This one, right?
Okay.
Then what is gonna be?
Bulgogi Mari say?
And sorry, what?
Mari.
Can you put your microphone more close to your mouth, please?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Like that, much more better. All right. So
Bulgogi Mari say?
Number is gonna be the middle. So
Middle.
물고기 and it's okay. All right, so it's okay. So 물고기 what?
Say Mari.
세 마리. Perfect. With the changing form was great. Okay, so 물고기 세 마리. Then how you can writing down? Can you tell me how to writing down? This is how you can read, right? Then how you can writing down? Simple. Just use the number for the number. That's all. This is how you can writing down if you need to write it down. Okay, simple. This is how you can read, and this is how you can writing down. Okay, please don't forget about this one. All right. Okay, so until here, everybody. Hope you guys can understand my questions and my answers and my explanations. Okay, if you still have some other questions, you always can just ask me at the general chat or general help or general chat in your North